everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. I've shared this before, but it bears sharing again. I'm going to use some of this amazing mold putty to make a mold of this owl. And I know I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again because I'm going to actually pour the resin this time. Right, you're going to want to take an equal part of both parts. And for this one, I'm going to need quite a bit, because I want it thick enough to not only cover it, but I want to be able to make it flat, or level, I should say, on the other side. Alright, I've got two equal parts. I'm just going to mash them together as quick as I can, because you've only got a minute, maybe 2 minutes to get this mixed together. So I'm just going to show you real time. You want all those white streaks to get mixed in if you can. Alright, the next thing you want to try, and I say try because it's not easy, you want to try to get it where you don't have any of these fold lines in the top of your clay that you're going to try to work with. I'm just hoping that I've made it thick enough. Alright. I'm sorry, I can't seem to quit saying that. And I'm going to go ahead and work on one of these tiles. Alright. And what I've seen suggested is to place one end or one side in the putty and sort of roll the piece. And if you feel like you've got it too thin on the bottom, hopefully, you can always go back and add more putty after it's cured on the bottom side. Alright, now you can see what I mean by level on the bottom, so that after I take these pieces out and I go to pour the resin in, it's going to sit level, so the resin won't try to pour out. And that's another reason why you want the putty to be completely around exposed areas like that. Because if this ran off the edge of the putty, then that's what your resin would do. Run right out the edge. And we don't want it to run out. Alright. I'm going to let this set up. It takes about 20 minutes here to set up. So I shall return. Alright, here it is after it's set for about, it actually set for about 30 minutes, but you can just break the edges away and peel the piece right out. Alright. Keep in mind you can use lots of different things to fill up the mold. I'm so sorry. You can use polymer clay, you can use resin, you can use the glue stick type Mod Melts. Thank you, it finally came to me. Alright, here's a couple of others that I went ahead and did off camera. And this one is a sand dollar. Alright. I've got some amazing casting resin. And this is the 10-minute cure one, so it cures really fast. This is the white version. The clear version is the one that takes 24 hours. Alright, so I've got the A and B part of the resin, some mixing cups, some stir sticks. I've got a larger cup to pour these into because I need a larger amount. This is just a cheapie, well, I don't mean cheapie, it's a solo cup from the dollar store, and they do work fine. I've got some Alumilite black dye, and I've got some Alumilite gold metallic powder that I'm going to use also. Alright, this is an equal part resin, a 1-to-1 ratio, and you need to read and follow all the safety directions in the packaging. So I'm going to pour some equal parts. Alright, I've got equal parts of my A and B part poured out, and they're ready to pour into the mixing cup. Alright, now you need to start working quickly because you've only got about 2 minutes of time to work with this before it starts to set up. So scraping down the sides, stirring around the bottom really well. I'm not adding the dye yet because I want the sand dollar to be white. Alright. Now it does start to get warm right away. Alright, don't overfill your mold. Better to get it right on the mark than to overfill it, really. Alright, then I'm going to add some of the dye. Well, I would have if I'd have poked a hole in it. If I'd have cut down far enough is what I meant. Alright, I got down far enough that time. Alright, again, I want to stir rather quickly. And I should have done this before I measured, before I started. I'm going to thoroughly coat the inside of my mold. Alright. And as you can see, I have already waited too long. And this has already started to set up. So you learned a lesson from me. Alright, once again. Messy. Alright, and I always have a couple of molds handy to pour any leftover. Resin into. Alright. Now we just need to let those set for approximately 10 minutes before we can demold them. Alright. So this is my first time working with this product, so I'm pretty excited. I've played with clear before, but I've never played with 10-minute curing. So fun! I'll put some antiquing on that and drill the hole up there, and that will be so cute! Right. And this was the moon face. So pretty. Alright. And this one is my moon face, which is different from the moon face in the Sculpey mold. Ooh. Very interesting. I like it. Alright. Here's what we've been waiting on. And my nerves are... I want it to be awesome. Cool. Now this is the one that I dusted the mold with the gold powder. Oh, how pretty. A little bit of trimming up. How fun. This piece I had just dusted the excess that I put in the mold. I dusted the excess off and mixed it in with the resin, so that's where this gold came from. Alright. So how fun was that? Since this was just my first experiment, I didn't even try to put a jump ring or anything to hang. I'm going to just use this piece as a embellishment on probably a mixed media piece. Alright, so that's it. That was fun playing with amazing mold putty and amazing casting resin. Alright, I shall holler at y'all later. Bye now.